The first major Trump ad attacks Harris on immigration. The spot, airing in 6 battleground states, mirrors the former president's pre-Kamala Harris campaign to focus immigration. Former President Donald J. Trump's first television campaign against his new competitor, Vice President Kamala Harris, mixes footage of her dancing with migrants crossing the border to call her a failed border czar. The 30-second commercial blames Ms. Harris for millions of border crossings and 250,000 fentanyl fatalities on Harris's watch. In the end, Trump's new catchphrase for Harris is "failed," "weak," "dangerously liberal." Flashing phrases from a hip-hop 50th anniversary event appear while she dances. After Ms. Harris became the Democratic nominee, it is the Trump campaign's first large television ad purchase. On Monday, the campaign reserved 2 weeks of ads in the 6 main battlegrounds. According to Ad Impact, the ad tracking firm, Pennsylvania spends $2.7 million, Georgia $2.3 million, Michigan $2.3 million, Arizona $1.9 million, Nevada $1.8 million, and Wisconsin $1.3 million. In 2021, Ms. Harris told NBC's Lester Holt that she didn't understand why Republicans wanted her to visit the border. "I haven't gone to Europe," Ms. Harris said. "I don't get your point." The commercial also discusses immigration crimes and terrorism. The narrator says, "ISIS now here." The Trump campaign spent months preparing for a harsh general election campaign against President Biden, portraying him as mentally weakened and weak. His last-minute withdrawal 2 Sundays ago changed the race. Mr. Trump, 78, is the oldest contender, and Ms. Harris, 59, might argue for a generational shift. However, the Trump camp still saw Ms. Harris as weak on inflation and immigration, which drove its policy argument against Mr. Biden. In remarks during the last week, Mr. Trump repeatedly lambasted Ms. Harris's efforts as the border czar, a job she was never officially assigned but was deputized by Mr. Biden to address the core causes of Central American migration. Ms. Harris was not in charge of border security. Kamala Harris's fatal demolition of America's borders is utterly and totally disqualified for her to be president, Trump declared Saturday at a St. Cloud, Minnesota rally. Mr. Trump and his crew launched the ad to make immigration important to their 2024 presidential campaign before Ms. Harris's stunning rise to the top. As he campaigns this year, Mr. Trump regularly laments not making the border and immigration, which helped him rise in 2016, core to his failed 2020 campaign. Since Mr. Biden's candidacy ended, Mr. Trump and his allies have tried to label Ms. Harris ultra-liberal to sway centrist voters. Trump has labeled Ms. Harris a radical left lunatic, linked her to progressives like Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, and criticized her prior support of left-wing criminal justice ideas in recent speeches. National political journalist Shane Goldmacher covers the 2024 campaign and important political trends and forces in America. Email shane.goldmacher@newyorktimes.com. Shane Goldmacher Info. The Times political correspondent Michael Gold covers Donald J. Trump and other 2024 presidential hopefuls. More on Michael Gold.